as their keys crush. We got a Ling against all going into the game in Land of Dawn.
We're going to explore this story right here as we jump back in. Once again, if you're just joining us, it is now Game 3 in an elimination match between Falcons, Daisies, and NAVI from the Philippines. Let's see if they're able to pull through, which team is actually able to pull through with this. And yes, you're seeing it right. A Ballment for NAVI. And once again, it's a Ling for Starsoy. She found a success on the Ling yesterday and will be enough to help them get through today.
A little faster rotations for NAVI, given that Rian actually leashed for Keishi. Up top though, not Ayanami again, finding herself once again at the edge of elimination. Like, this is her.
Yeah, I think she's gonna, oh man, if not Ayanami can have the same performance she had on the previous game on the Benedetta, this time around you're on a CC. Works a little bit different, but nonetheless your impact is still there for this game. And if you think about it, right, curtain call, set things up, allow Keishi to come through and, you know, find multiple members tied up, hey, that might be great. You have a Fatal Links too. You have so many ways to set things up. The question earlier on was, do they have hard CC for Falcons Daisies? No, but guess who does? NAVI. And so for Falcon Daisies, they have to play around that. They've got 3 Purifies. So once again, Leo, they're going to be trying to pop that Purify.
And they can.
They can.
They have the tools to do that, but it's pretty scarce. It's not as hard as it was for Falcon Daisies Game 2, but they're gonna have to try. Oh, little small camp invade here by Starsoy. Same story here for NAVI as they put a little bit of damage on the J, forcing that revitalize. And Reen might actually take him down. Reen does not force the issue. Keishi will secure the turtle here. NAVI gets one.
That was a nice little bob and weave, little sidestep. Jay keeping herself alive. Yes, she had to burn the revitalize, but they end up trading it out, right? Objective, turtle goes over to NAVI. They're still looking for possible pressure here on the jungle of Falcon Daisies. They're actually taking 2 camps from Starsoy. I'm not sure if she got the big portion of that camp, but nonetheless, it's still a bit of a delay. You can see Keishi nearly level 6 right now on this Ballment.
She's up by 200 gold, so that's the benefits of what she's done so far. Again, Ballman is just so quick on the clear.
Yeah, why is Ballman such a threat, you know? I mean, we saw this a little bit at least once in the wild card. Now here for MWI, we see it at least here on B-Stream. Why is the Ballman a threat in this situation?
He has some of the benefits of a tank jungler with very few of the liabilities. That's why. Now Keishi threatening to take the purple buff here. Intercept by Ira. Glorious Pathway, 2 of them. Crossroads! And now the Fatal Links! Afu picks up the Sky Piercer. Rain looking for more damage. SOD thrown out! Rian press the button! Jay gets taken down. First blood drawn by Nana and Ami. Now Starsight a little too deep. Tempest of Blades. Dashing through. She and Ira back off.
I gotta give it up to Mirai there too. You know, we were kind of pointing out the weak point of NAVI so far in the previous matches we've seen them, and just how Mariah's been bullied throughout the games, and she's usually going down. Well, that time, she's the reason why they were able to go ahead and make that happen. She even had to re-engage at low health, just utilize the slow that comes with the Atlas, and then burn the flicker to survive it, allowing her team to get a little bit further into that that team fight. So great usage there of the skills and the game knowledge of Mirai. This turtle's coming up, though. They had an easy take on the first one. NAVI has, after all of this, nearly built the 1,000 gold lead. They're going to go ahead and approach this now, get in position. Turtle's already half health on this.
Look at the speed at which NAVI are attacking it. 1/10 of its health. Come on,
That's the one.
NAVI secures.
That's the one right there. Ballman. It's so quick. I almost feel like it happens so quickly. I think even Falcon Daisies, they might not even be able to put themselves in a position to contest a turtle, because I think Starsoy too, just because she doesn't want to fall too far behind. She's worried about, you know, securing these camps, getting these buffs, making sure that she's got the double buff before they even go for an engage.
And by contesting, she risks not getting what's actually hers.
Yeah, because they'll just continue to take her camps or potentially even the buffs, and that's what we see usually with the Lings or the Fannies and the likes of that. Where Ballman, I think even if you don't have the buff, you're mostly still the same.
That's what I'm saying. Most of the benefits of a tank jungler without the liabilities, and again the potential to actually deal reliable damage.
Yeah.
Finally, Starsoy gets her Berserker's Fury there.
That's a big item pick up for the Ling.
Oh, she's just
about that.
She's lurking. Oh,
Keishi
jumps in. And in comes Keishi. Spinning the wind. Cyclone sweep. Lethal counter. Takes down Ira.
You saw it coming from a mile away. Keishi just had all the world to just go set things up, shred down that armor, and just bonk with lethal encounter. There you go, though. Traction pulse counterplay.
And drop into that glorious pathway. Ooh. She survives and gets taken down. Mirai bites it. Finally, Falcon Daisies score. Trying to close up that gap. About 1,500 gold up. Navi.
Man, Jay's really got the fancy footwork going on now. Not getting hit by the SOD. Surviving there, so it's Mirai that ends up going down. Maybe there will be a turtle now that Falcon Daisies can go ahead and try to secure her. Rian?
This is trouble. Kiko forced to use her Purify. A little bit more damage. Kiko gets away with it. Tempest Ablaze. It's Rain who goes down.
Man, I am so surprised Kiko was able to survive. She was booking it after popping the Purify. Navi wasn't able to convert the kill. Rian had to burn her Flicker too. Turtle's up though. Starsoy is going to go ahead and grab her orange buff. We'll see if they just delay this a little bit further. She chooses to go ahead and grab purple too, but right now Navi, they're planning themselves around it. Starsoy will choose after orange, grab purple, and then join this fight, and that's why Falcon Daisies are in the vicinity. They sent Kikoi up, so she's going to go ahead and put pressure up on that tier 1 up top, while Navi has to decide if they have to go ahead and secure this.
Mirai looking for a big ticket. Old Fatal Links, the answer. The glorious pathway, the secure. Keishi gets it. 3 for 3 on Navi's turtle taken. And fortunately, Falcon Daisies did not go hard on the top lane push. That could have been their trade.
Yeah, it was a good choice too to have Rian up there.
But at least they didn't die.
Yeah, they didn't die.
So it's good either way.
Good either way. Nonetheless, 3 for 3 here. Turtles for Navi. Been very clean fighting around the objective, so I expect the Lord to go similar, but I think Falcon Daisies, as long as they maintain this, it's nothing too much, right? 1,000-ish gold for Navi. They'll in a good position to contest the first Lord. Keishi just pretty much has, again, free reign on where she wants to go for now. Falcon Daisies haven't really had an answer for that because they're just letting Kiko farm up. She needs to get where she needs to be. They rely on their ability to either set things up through Traction Pulse, peel with it as well. Oh, look at this damage.
Oh my lord, the damage out of Nana Yanami alone, able to force a Tempest Ablaze, and down goes Starsoy.
Such good usage again from Mirai on the Flicker in the toolkit that comes with this Atlas pick. Oh,
Ira. She's got a stolen glorious pathway underneath her. In comes Nana Yanami, Rian, and the rest of the gals come through. A real glorious pathway comes through, and then the Traction Pulse. Keishi spinning to win. Down to a quarter of her health. This is a non-starter. Navi backs off.
All right, Navi gets one. They back off. And, oh, man. Really close there. But still, I think they want to take down one of these tier 1 turrets, at least in the mid lane. Both teams here are trying to work up some of the space to maneuver around this Lord once it comes up 15 seconds from now. Rian clearing up on that top side. I think both gold laners are essentially just about there. This 9-minute mark is usually when we see that Trinity lock in. If we take a look at the items before this Lord does come up, we'll see exactly where they are in terms of itemization. But right now, too, Lord spawning up on this top side of the map. They'll send Rian down. That wave is pushing in, but it's a fight for the space here.
Ira holding down this brush. Mirai taking care of that river brush. Falcon Daisies, I think they're second guessing how far and deep they can go.
Yeah.
Ayanami spots him, still holding on to that curtain call. Perfect match by Mirai. Checking range and soft reset.
Reset for now. Falcon Daisy still fighting for the space. Double buff for Starsoy. She's ready to go and contest this. Just choosing her angle. She's going to clear up that top side. And this is the problem. Look at Rian.
Yep.
No one's controlling Rian here, so she's got a free reign on the tier 2 turret.
It's a free push. She got it. She got it all this while Navi was holding Lord hostage.
This is not what you want to do here for Falcon Daisies. Navi knows that they can play the map this way, and that's the big advantage of having the Moskov. And even the rest of the team, I mean, this team compositions allow them to do this. And Rain has also been really good at picking some of these ultimates to take. It's a lot of times it's glorious pathway.
Uh-oh. Jay forced to use a revitalized Fatal Links. Down goes the Hylos. She did get at least force out a stolen glorious pathway out of Rain, so that's 2 ults out of Navi, but they are down a tank.
Down a tank. 17 seconds for Jay to be up here. Here's the items. DHS, DHS, Corrosive Scythe, almost the Golden Staff locked in here. 1,000 gold behind between the gold laners for Kiko. Mid lane though.
Could be another one. Afu purifies out. So they did pop the Purify there. And Narayanami comes in. Takes a few hits from the turret, and they continue. The onslaught taking down that tier 1. And straight to the Lord they go. Navi, this is the rhythm. This is the pattern we've been looking for in them.
Yeah. It seems like, again, I don't know what it was after game 1. If it was Shira or not, or what they talked about in the player room, but they definitely adjusted to where they need to be. And now they're playing like the Navi and the players that we've seen before compete. Even the 3 of them that have competed on the world stage before, you know, they're at this point now. This is the synergy that we expect from them. Hopefully, for Falcon Daisies, they don't let it slip too far further. Momentum is already building up for Navi. They need to be able to go ahead and catch up to this. And once, you know, again, you're waiting for the Klon. Trinity, also a little bit of defense comes in, but Starsoy too really has not been able to find that opening. This is something that we saw even from Miss Meow. You know, the difficulty of using the Ling into these types of compositions. Your timing on your Temps of Blades is so paramount.
Now you talk about it, Joseph. Rian is the only one that's actually someone you can assassinate with a Tempest of Blades full-on combo. Maybe Rain, if you're lucky. But that's right. Starsoy has so many challenges to face right now. As Navi have a Lord down bottom. 3K up. Even her orange is not safe as Keishi just burgles it away.
Yeah. Sort of feels like Lord gonna slowly make its way here to the bottom side. Glorious Pathway to crisscrossing.
Cross paths. Lord will be able to crash in. Narayanami coming through. Setting up that tier 2 push, and there's still a chubby wave. Rian very low. It took too much out of that Kimmy on Afu.
Oh, they're going for Narayanami.
Narayanami drops her vengeance and the curtain call, and she's able to get out of there.
Gets on out of there. I thought they'd be able to pick up a kill. Not converted just yet. Falcons Daisies, though, it's their time. Their time to go ahead and play the map. You saw that push happening up top with Starsoy. So both teams have that angle. You know, it's one of those conditions that they can lean on. Push the opposite end of the map. Push map pressure to the pedal if you can. Mirai jumping forward.
Fatal Links finds one, forces to revitalize. Starsoy coming in from the flank. KC spinning the wind. Down goes Jay. And a defensive blazing the wet out of Kiko. There's the pulse. Used defensively as well for the rest of Falcon Daisies to retreat. Massive pick off for Navi.
And again, when you see the Ling, it feels like one of those things where it's like you're on the other side of the fence just watching your friends play on the playground, man. It's like, I can't join them.
Insert Squidward watching SpongeBob and Patrick from the window meme.
Yep. That's basically what it is. Because Starsoy just has to kind of see, where is this opportunity where I can jump in here? Because once that Tempest of Blades is used up too, and if you're caught in one of these crowd controls and you're not quick enough to be able to get out of there, you're basically dead. And at this point too, for Starsoy, you don't want to be a dead Ling, a dead jungler at this point before that Lord comes up, or even if it was, you're gone out of the picture, and then your chances of moving forward in MWI are swindled. Right now, Navi control over this Lord pit all for themselves.
Okay.
The rest of the team's going to try to get here in time.
Rain steals the glorious pathway. Keishi spinning a win. Starsoy looking for a sneaky steal. Cross paths. Keishi with a lethal counter. Down goes Rain. Taken out by Afu. So that's a massive pickoff. Rian dashes through. Flickers on out. Falcon Daisies on the offense. Mirai very low. Perfect match trying to get on out of there. She'll be able to save herself. Navi pays the price of their mid laner for the Lord.
Yeah, they got the Lord here. A tier 1 finally going to fall in that mid lane. A malefic gun too. Big item pickup for both gold laners. A bit of defense for Rian. They want to engage off this. There's no Fatal Links just yet. 15 seconds on Mariah's flicker. Looks like she wanted to go back, but they might just call it. Maybe she's got something. Attraction Pulse is thrown out. They're crowded around the Lord here. They're going to fight this one out, it looks like. Glorious Pathway, though, dropped down. That was on through. Lord cleared out. So Falcon Daisies deal with the objective, going over to Navi.
Cut it down about 2,500 gold. Navi's lead is definitely real, but you can feel that Falcon Daisies, given how tight they've been keeping, how close they are, and how they're protecting their inhibitors, the insides of their base, a comeback could still be around the corner, Joseph. It's not out just yet for the Burmese squad.
See if they're able to go ahead and bring some equilibrium into these fights. It just seems like, again, the biggest hurdle for Falcon Daisies is either actually committing to a Lord take, or are they just going to let that retribution go off for Navi and then try to fight and follow through? Because even so, we saw Starsoy jump in and then she was stopped in her tracks and then brought down like to a quarter of health in an instant. That's a big problem here. And she's got a little bit of defense, a little bit of that shield with the rose gold. I'm not sure if she's just going to finish that or not, but this is now the time for the team, for Falcon Daisies, to be able to face up against Navi in the team fight territory. Again, with a Kimmy for a Fu, she's done relatively well not dying. Kiko as well, but they've got to kind of layer these things now if they want to win a team fight. They got to layer the ultimates in play, because Navi, so far, if you look at all the team fights, they've just fighting for space. They've got enough tankiness. Their jungler, obviously, in the hands of Keishi, this Ballman, it allows you to just kind of post up and keep that Lord there.
17 minutes approaching. Half a minute until the Lord spawns upper quarter. Jay looking for a response, forcing something out of Keishi. Hits the low in order. A lot of damage out of Kiko. Keishi very low. There's a Glorious Pathway dropped in. Now the Blazing Duet. Keishi looking for something. Fatal Links into the turret.
Oh,
Keishi still holding on for it. And there's the stolen Glorious Pathway. And now Nana and Ami finding him. Down goes Kiko. And Death gets another J-Falls as well. Rian takes down Ira. 3 for free going over to Navi.
A big play from Navi. And it looks like they're just going to go and march down the mid lane.
Whoa.
Lord is up, but I don't think they care about it.
Bloodthirsty Navi. They know that they can go straight for the throat unless they're just happy with the penetration. Mid tier 3 has fallen.
Oh, they're going to work on this tractor pulse though. Now that's going to be clear the waves though. So they do get a base turret off of that. Meanwhile, Keishi was working on that Lord. This will be secured by the time the team gets there.
Why not both?
Why not both?
Why not the penetration in mid, permanent damage to the base, and of course the coup de grace, Lord number 3. It's an evolved Lord too.
Yep. Lord secured, a big team fight win there for Navi. And it was just, again, interesting that Falcon Daisies decided to go for that. They wanted to go for a fight. They saw them get whittled down, but then they ended up getting caught in a Fatal Links under a tier 2 turret down bot. Great timing on the SOD because it also landed in that zone. So then they had the turret to kind of fire off and help supplement some of that damage. So that was just not a fight that Falcon Daisies wanted to find themselves in, and they didn't have a choice. So now Navi, with this Lord, they're approaching the base here. Conceal going to be used, dragging it out a little bit longer here.
Jay gets hit by an SOD plus a Fatal Links. Dropping the Glorious Pathway. Tempest Blaze. Rian is fallen! Afu finds her. Finds Keishi too. It's a double kill. Falcon Daisy successfully quelling Navi's assault. They're still in it.
They're still in it. Falcon Daisies find some flight in this one, nearing once again the 20-minute mark of this game at 3. An elimination game on the whims. And Falcon Daisies made it happen, man. It was that Glorious Pathway. Let's look at the replay here. Great usage to drag out the Lord a little bit. You take a ton of damage for Jay. You drop down a Glorious Pathway here, and it slows them down enough to get blasted by that Blazing Duet from Kiko. This is once again what we were talking about, layering the kits that these heroes bring to the table for both teams, but Falcon Daisies just did it better in that team fight. And now they're going to go ahead and approach this tier 2 finally to take it down. The last time they fought there, they got defeated in a team fight. Man, this has been a great series. It's very back and forth each game.
Again, high expectations for both of these squads, and the fact that they're at the brink of elimination I expect no less.
Yeah.
This is the minimum of what we expected to see, because if one of them has to go home, they go out in a blaze of glory.
It's got to be this, you know? And I think even more so now that the positioning, the value of the gold laners is so crucial. As we saw in the last team fight, Rian was taken out pretty quickly. They both can play that long map too. You can see Starsoy sitting up on that top side. She's putting some pressure there. That Lord is coming up there though too. So they'll keep Rian down here. We saw it yesterday, man. A base push when teams were concerned with the Lord. And mind you, this is a evolved Lord, so it's much more difficult to take. Takes longer to secure. Is there an angle here for either team to go for that? We'll see what ends up happening. Navi getting in position. Rian's making her way. She's gonna go grab that buff. You can already see the way that Falcon Daisies is looking to go ahead and keep this under control too. They might potentially try to catch someone out from Navi. Rain holding on to her own glorious pathway. And you can see that bottom wave clear from Kiko. So they've got the information now. Oh, it looks like Navi might be looking to make their own setup play if they have to. Flickers, battle spells across the board for both teams, all available.
Everybody's ready to go. This is possibly the last team fight we see between Falcon Daisies and Navi PH. I think Navi are checking range to see how much they can get away with to get that mid lane split push. Yeah. All this while, Falcon Daisies are just covering their bases. What if we can use this long lane to try and win this inhibitor, push down bottom, and then finally eventually go back to the Lord? Lord is less than half health. Starsoy jumping through. Jay with the real glorious pathway. And I think Afu wants to hold on to her traction pulse. Down comes Starsoy. Taken to the ground. Holding the Lord at half.
Kiko doesn't have many stacks.
There's a stolen one, and the real world has awoken to a fatal links. Down goes Jay and Afu. She used the Purify, but it's not enough. Tempest Blaze used defensively. And another flicker used. And that's a mortality pop. Down goes Kiko. Joseph, the writing's on the wall. The inevitable is just around the corner.
Oh, Starsoy, she wants to clear that mid wave, but she has to go back to base to defend. Navi's in the base.
Two defenders, Ira and Starsoy. She jumps in with a falling star moon, and the fatal links are Shabalaba one more time as Navi continues their run through the lower brackets, eliminating